Hi, today we are going to see about the alternative fuels, especially about biodiesel. So we can see the introduction of these alternative fuels. So alternative fuels are energy sources that serve as substitutes for traditional fossil fuels like gasoline and diesel, offering a pathway towards more sustainable and environmental friendly energy solutions. These fuels, including biofuels, hydrogen, electricity, and natural gas, are often derived from renewable sources such as plant, agricultural waste, and solar or wind energy. They aim to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve air quality, and decrease reliance on depleting fossil fuel resources. The energy crisis and environmental concerns are intertwined global challenges that demand urgent attention. Rapid industrialization, population growth, and unsustainable energy consumption have led to the depletion of finite fossil fuel resources, triggering energy shortages and price fluctuation. So, simultaneously, the reliance on fossil fuels has contributed significantly to environmental degradation, including air pollution and climatic change. The burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases, intensifying global warming and happening extreme weather events. So, addressing these issues ensure requires a transition to renewable energy sources, increased energy efficiency, and the adoption of sustainable practices to ensure energy security while mitigating environmental impacts for future generations. So, transportation and industrial pollutions are major contributors to global warming and climatic change. The combination of fossil fuels in vehicles and industrial processes releases significant amount of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. These emissions trap heat, leading to global temperature rise, melting ice caps, and rising sea levels. So additionally, pollutants like nitrogen oxides and particulate matters increases air quality issues, harming both human health and ecosystems. The combined impact of these activities accelerates climatic change and extreme weather conditions, increasing the frequency of threatening biodiversity. So, mitigating these efforts requires a shift to cleaner energy sources, improved efficiency, and regulations on emissions from transportation and industry. So, these are the few evidences of climatic change and global warming. So, how can we mitigate these all the things? So, which is biofuels, a closed carbon cycle. So, which refers to a sustainable approach to carbon management where the amount of carbon released into the atmosphere is balanced by the amount absorbed or maintaining a stable atmospheric carbon level. This concept is integral to mitigating climatic change using renewable resources such as biofuels that release carbon dioxide during combustion but are offset by the CO absorbed during the growth of the biomass. In contrast to the fossil fuels, which release stored carbon from ancient resources, a closed carbon cycle ensures that carbon remains in a continuous loop within the biosphere. So, achieving a closed carbon cycle involves integrating carbon capture technologies, reforestation, and sustainable agriculture practices to create balance between emission and absorption. Then why we go for biodiesel? Biodiesel is a renewable and environmental friendly alternative to traditional fossil fuel based diesel fuel, which offers significant benefits in the quest for sustainable energy. They are produced from vegetable oils, animal fats, or recycled carbon cycle, uh, which reduces greenhouse gas emissions and particulate matter. It is biodegradable, non-toxic, and can be used in existing diesel engine without significant modifications. So additionally, the biodiesel production supports local economics by utilizing agricultural byproducts and waste materials, so contributing to energy security and economic growth. So its cleaner combustion profile and renewable nature make biodiesel as an alternative choice for mitigating environmental concerns while meeting energy demands. What is biodiesel? So biodiesel is nothing but this is called fatty acid methyl esters. So actually it's a process, a chemical process called transesterification, which converts these fats and oils into free fatty acid methyl esters. So this is the primary compound of biodiesel. The sources of biodiesel. These biodiesel sources are categorized into first, second, and third generation. The first generation biodiesel is derived from edible oils such as soybean, sunflower, and palm oil. The second generation biodiesel is produced from non-edible feedstocks like jadroba, waste cooking oil, animal fats, and lignocellulose biomass. And the third generation, this is algae based biomass. So actually usually the second generation sources are biodiesel production are chosen primarily for their sustainability and ability to address the limitation of first generation feedstocks. These sources help to reduce environmental impact by utilizing waste materials that would otherwise go unused, thereby contributing to the circular economy. In the second generation biodiesel production can be more efficient and less dependent on agricultural land that is needed for food crops, so making it a more eco-friendly and scalable solution for meeting future energy demands. Then growth mechanism of this second generation feedstocks, that is plants. The growth mechanism of plant or tree is deeply influenced by the process of photosynthesis, where sunlight, carbon dioxide, and oxygen, so which are playing a essential role. So during this photosynthesis, plants absorb sunlight through chlorophyll in their leaves, converting light energy into the chemical energy. Then biodiesel production methods. So the four major methods are there: pyrolysis, microemulsion, blending, transesterification. So transesterification is the most used biodiesel production. So this is a simple mechanism. So transesterification is a chemical process used to convert fats or oils into biodiesel and glycerol by reacting with an alcohol, typically methanol or ethanol, in the presence of catalyst. During this reaction, the triglycerides, so triglycerides are nothing but this is the main component of oil, are broken down into methyl. So if you are using methanol, this is methyl. Ethanol means ethyl and glycerol. So the process involves the alcohol reacting with the ester bonds in the triglycerides, replacing the glycerol molecule with the alcohol to form biodiesel. Yes, in the biodiesel production, the catalyst play a crucial role in the transesterification process. So they are classified into three major types: homogeneous catalyst, heterogeneous catalyst, and enzymatic catalyst. So homogeneous catalysts are often used in traditional biodiesel production, where acids or bases like sodium hydroxide or sulfuric acid are dissolved in the reaction mixture. So these catalysts are highly effective in promoting the transesterification reaction, but can lead to issues such as corrosion and need for additional separation process. That is, so we have to separate the catalyst. We need additional step to separate the glycerol from the biodiesel, or the as well as the acid from the biodiesel. Then heterogeneous catalyst. So typically solid materials like zeolites or metal oxides are used as an alternative to avoid the drawbacks of homogeneous catalyst. They offer the advantages of easily separation from the product, reducing purification steps, and can be reused multiple times, making them more sustainable. Now, finally, enzymatic catalysts such as lipases, they are gaining attention in the biodiesel production due to their ability to catalyst reaction under milder conditions. So, including the feedstocks, based cooking oils or fats, whatever it is. So, while enzymatic processes may be slower and more expensive, but they offer eco-friendly advantages, particularly for high-quality biodiesel and feedstock with high levels of free fatty acids. So this is the simple methodology of biodiesel production. The production of biodiesel from plant oil involves two key chemical processes: esterification and trans-esterification. So esterification is used when the feedstock, such as any plant oil, contains high levels of free fatty acids, which can react with the alcohol, that is methanol or ethanol, in the presence of acid catalyst like sulfuric acid, okay, to form fatty acid methylestase and the byproduct of water. This process reduces free fatty acid content of the oil, making it suitable for the subsequent transesterification step. So in the transesterification process, the triglycerides react with alcohol, used a base catalyst like sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide to form biodiesel and glycerol as byproducts. The biodiesel produced from these processes exhibits several important properties, including a high energy content, good oxidation stability, and favorable combustion characteristics. So it is biodegradable, non-toxic, and emits fewer pollutions compared to conventional diesel, so making it an environmental friendly alternative. So however, the quality of biodiesel depends on factors like the purity of feedstock, catalyst type, and reaction conditions. These properties are crucial for ensuring biodiesel meets regularly standards and is effective as a fuel for diesel engines. So, based on the biodiesel standards, we can justify the extracted biodiesel for further use in the automotive sectors. Thank you.